I don't know. Okay.
God,
4,
my eyes
3,
worse.
2,
2,
1.
1. Whoop, whoop. Oh, God. Hang on.
Whoop, whoop.
There we go.
Oh, my God.
I'm comfy now.
Right.
It's okay.
I can't see any comments, just so you know. I got
That's all
nothing.
right. There was
You should
people
be able
waiting.
to.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. That does
Sorry.
that. Oh, hello.
I'll fire. I'll come back. I'm just gonna get rid of me notifications. Hold on. I forgot to do it.
On a very
Can't see.
very lovely looking face.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Very, very, very nice.
God.
Hi, Cece.
Okay.
There we go.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi,
Susan. How are
Carol.
you?
Hello.
Evening, Tanya and Andrew.
Hello.
Yeah, hold on. I still can't see the chats. Let me have a look.
I can't.
Oh,
I
hello.
can't see anything.
Hello.
Hang on.
Hi, Sean. Hi, Patrice. Can you see them now, Claire?
I have to go off to go back on again. Hi, Andrew.
I
Hi,
can
Is that because
Patrice.
you're on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Hiya, Mick.
How is everybody on this wonderful blistery night?
Cold. Freezing.
Very, very cold.
Very
Ooh,
cold.
cup of tea.
Hello, Andrew Wilson. There's 3
Dinner's done.
stooges.
Was that the dinner ready?
Several.
Yeah, dinner's done.
Hiya,
Did you see
Jill.
what I
Hi,
put?
Tracy. I know the 3 Stooges. Naughty boy.
Cheek. Naughty, naughty.
Andrew Wilson, how dare you?
I know.
Hello,
Loves us,
Jerry.
really.
he
Hi,
does
Jerry.
love us, really. So, what is occurring? How is everyone?
Hey, it's North Pole Night.
Oh, North Pole Nige. Hey, do you know what, Mom? I've done a brilliant T-shirt today. Do you want to see?
Hi,
Yeah.
TJ.
Yeah.
Hi, Kerry.
What are you wearing? What have you got on? Santa's little one.
Not for your eyes. Get out.
Ah, whoa. I don't know what that means.
Good, isn't it?
It's
really
good.
I've even got a mug to go with it, look.
Oh my God. Who was your base?
Crazy house print, if anybody wants one.
Yeah.
Yeah, mugs, everybody, £6.
Get them as a set for $17.99.
Yeah, look. Jenno.
Really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
really
you've not
good,
sent
Andrew.
me that
Oh.
one. Send it to me. There's a creeper in a Christmas hat.
Oh, come on.
Ah.
You've got to send me that one, woman.
I know, I forgot. Sorry. I've been busy. Right,
No.
so what's occurring then? What are we going to talk about? I can't read the comments, so I've no idea what this conversation is going to be all about.
Oh, mine
It's just
are
hellos
nice.
at the moment.
Hello, Andrew.
Hello
Andrew.
to Daniel. Also, Andrew says hi.
Oh,
Hello. Thank you.
sorry,
This is
talking to
Jensen.
Danielle.
Jenna bueno, Jenna bueno, Jenna bueno, Jenna bueno.
Oh, you're there. You're there.
Cheno
There.
Bueno.
Boy.
Jenna Bruno. Why
There.
not?
He's there. He's there.
I'm.
I can't do
Try and
it.
get
Hang
it
on.
in.
There.
I'm here.
That's me.
I can't get over there.
Jensen, if you put your nose about there. Go on, I'll pick it. Got a little bit more. There you go. Look at that.
Yay. Dirty monkeys. Yes.
Okay then. So what I want to know then, let's talk about ghosts.
Yeah.
Let's
Why
do it.
haven't we seen any lately? Why has it gone quiet on the ghost front? What is going on?
It's this train. Scaring them off.
What?
They're taking all the land.
Oh, I
Oh, God. What?
It's the
What's it?
train.
The train.
They all got on the train. They're all getting on the train and going.
We've had lots of noises though, haven't we? Like
Yeah,
growls and
lots.
things have picked up
Yeah,
a bit, haven't they?
breathing.
Oh God.
I've got my paper.
Oh my god.
So if I get my paper, then I can start doing little pictures. It's great. Right, so Danielle, you are on the chair tonight, which means that you're the gaffer, which means that you've got to decide what we talk about. Look into my eyes.
All eyes on
No.
you.
Promise you, I am not the gaffer.
Oh.
Claire is Gobby Boss. Away you go, Claire.
I'm not. I haven't got any comments. I don't even know who's on. I could be sat here on my own.
Who said that?
Andrew Wilson says they are. June's quick, isn't she? They're on strike like the rest of the country, Andrew says.
Is that what it is? I think they're bored. They love us because we have a bit of fun.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She's back.
Oh, God. This is why she scares them off. What
What is that? Is it just a clown mark that glows?
I don't know.
This is-
It's
I think
Uncle
I'm
Richard.
flashing.
It's Uncle Richard.
Alfie's got one of them.
Did he leave that? Did he the other night?
Yeah, I
Does
kept
anybody
it here.
want to be a mum to that girl? Do they? Does anybody want to be a mum to that girl? I can't cope anymore.
Well, it's an improvement, ain't it, Andrew? You wouldn't want to put that one on your dartboard.
He probably would.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
It probably would.
Okay, so let's talk
Come
about.
on then, Danielle. Let's see. Looking. Thank you, Andrew. I'm feeling well at the moment.
Touch wood, quick. Okay,
She's feeling fine.
Jensen, what should we talk about? No, Jensen, don't know neither.
Okay, let's talk about out-of-body experiences. Has
We've
anybody
got a
had
question from Andrew. Hold on, we got a question.
one? Okay, why? Can we see what's going on? It's just a part of the manifestation of a spirit.
Mm.
That's what
And-
it is.
Yeah, but a lot of people have seen full apparitions. It's just that they don't happen as regular as we want them to happen.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for it to build to that stage. You know, there's ghost hunters out there that have been doing this for like 30 years, and they probably saw the tail end of an apparition in the whole of the time that they've been doing it. I think you've just got to be right place, right time, right energy, and it's like Mr. Leg. I mean, we've seen the leg.
Yeah.
We've actually
Yeah.
seen the leg, and that was unbelievable. So we have seen part of an apparition, and we've only been going for like So
shadow people, we've seen them.
Yeah.
Oh, and come on, what about the barn? I mean, come on, that is just beyond. Isn't
Oh,
it?
he was horrible.
We saw
Horrible.
him. We all saw him. Remember?
yeah,
yes.
he was mean looking, weren't he? Very mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Okay,
take
so
these off. That irritating. Sorry.
So yeah, you know, it does happen, Andrew, but
There you go.
Oh, I don't know who
Make
that
them
is. They're just coming up as Facebook user. I don't know.
Most probably aren't logged in.
Oh, I think I
don't know. Yeah. Jill thought Summer was mine.
oh, I know, yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah, she
bless.
really did.
Right.
Really did like it.
See you later.
Yeah, we have had demonic
Say goodbye.
incidences.
Yes. we have.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye
Jason.
bye.
Yeah,
Love
say
you.
bye. Love you.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
later, darling.
Bless him. Yeah, we have had contact with demonic. To be honest, since we've been with this team, we've had a few growls and snarls and horrible feelings of nastiness.
Mm.
Mhm.
But before I started the team, a long time ago, was the first time I ever got scratched. I wasn't
Oh,
quite.
God,
I was
yes. You were.
I was
weren't you?
open-minded about it. Very open-minded about it, but it just never happened. I'd never seen it happen. I'd never witnessed it
Yeah.
until it happened. And do you know what's really weird? It's only about, I don't know, 20 minutes after it actually happens, you feel this burning sensation. And underneath 4 layers, you know what I'm like in the winter. There's no way anybody could have got to that section of my back until I got home, and obviously I was going to have a shower, and then I was like, why is that really burning? And, took a photo and I sent it to you, didn't I, Mum?
Yeah, and it was
And it was
bad, wasn't it?
horrendous. And that's a full demonic,
Yeah.
demonic thing. So
Yeah.
that's it
And
for
I
me,
don't-
really.
I don't necessarily believe in like demons as such either, really. I think there's some horrible, that they were horrible people and they're nasty still in spirit, or I don't know, I just don't think of like the devil and demon and I don't know, I just
What?
Nasty.
Bunny rabbits?
yeah, like bunny
Negative.
rabbits. Like,
Negative.
No, I mean, we've said that from day one. I don't think any of us believe in full demons with their hooves and their horns.
No.
But definitely negative energy. Nasty
Yeah, and I think
negative energy.
when I say
think-
demonic, I
Yeah.
mean negative, like June was saying.
Yeah. I think out of everyone, though, going back again, that barn, he was the most nastiest that we've actually seen. And to be able to move me and Danielle off our feet, that's got to be negative, hasn't it? It was horrible, that wasn't it?
And what you saw as well, Claire, like you sensed the barn coming in as well, and you were just like, yeah, we need to go.
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible experience. But again, I say horrible experience. It was an
But good.
exciting experience.
Yeah, yeah. And it's something we learned from and experienced as well. So it was good to have done it.
Why is my room lighting up and going dark?
Hi,
I've
Jockey.
seen that a few times. I thought that was a lie.
it too. Yeah,
No.
I noticed it as well.
Did you? Ted?
Who's this person that's talking? But it just says Facebook user. Full body manifestation are hard to find.
Hard to be. Look in the right place and the right time.
So I don't know who
Usually
that
things
is.
happen when when you least expect it. That's when they do it.
Mm.
It's almost like they know. How many times have we heard something? Footsteps. We've gone back. Nothing. And as soon as we've moved away,
June?
footsteps.
Oh.
It's like they know what we're going to do before we do it. It's really weird.
You went really weird then, June. Did anyone else see that?
What?
Yeah,
No,
she went.
She went, and then she was like, I don't know.
Possessed.
Native spirits in my mind.
Stop it. Please behave.
What's that, Andrew?
But people say they see spirits in their lives, and I do see spirits in my lives. I don't know.
I don't know. Andrew, inebriate.
What? Yeah, we've caught a few faces. That place we was at the other night, when we went before, the ball was flashing over by the bed. Do you remember, on the table? And we took, there was a couple of orbs around it, but there was actually a woman's face inside the orb, and it was really quite prominent. Do you remember?
Yeah,
the white hair
yeah,
and the actual
definitely.
features, and it was a real face.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there has been quite a few faces appear, which are quite, Thing is though, I don't take things with a pinch of salt with everything that we capture. I'm
Don't
quite
have
hard
to.
to. It has to be
Paraphilia.
there when I'm there. It has to. It's like sometimes
Yeah.
someone will say something, and I think I thought that a minute ago, and I'll say it, but then I say, "Oh, but we can't prove that." So
No.
why have I even said it?
Yeah.
It's like a lot of the pixelated pictures. I won't look at a pixelated picture and think it's anything, even if it could have been something. I won't accept it because it's not there. It's not hard evidence.
Yeah.
Yes, CC, we have.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Unfortunately, so yes.
Yeah.
Well, yes,
Hiya,
yes,
Jane.
yes.
We're just like, yep. I can't remember
Yeah.
any, but we have.
Yeah.
No, I have. I've had.
I recall everybody saying at times, I had a terrible nightmare last night. I was
Yeah.
chased, or someone, I think that one where I was hitting that woman, which I couldn't hit. That was after we'd been out. It was like,
Yes.
Powerful, really weird.
Andrew, behave, will you?
Good job. This is for
Hi,
over 18s and gents and content.
Hi, Shadow. Oh yeah, because I've got proof of that, Andrew. I was there. Oh, hello.
Hold on.
What?
She's gone.
What?
She's gone. Look.
Look at Andrew's message, Mum. How big it is.
Oh, no. It's not big on mine.
No, you can't see me. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Then
Still
she
looks like
pops
Mrs.
up your
McGee.
eye.
Where are you anyway? On the floor.
That's the point.
Oh God. Right. Okay.
Andrew, I used to be a carer. An elderly woman passed away. My training kicked in, brought her back for about 30 seconds. 2 weeks later, my hair stood on end as I turned around to see the spirit of the woman. She smiled at me and I watched her vanish. Oh, from her feet upwards. Oh, Andrew.
That's really nice. That is
Why
really
is it
nice.
something like that? I can't get.
Oh, I tell you what. Hold on. Let me just climb out. Oh no, I'm back.
Please.
Andrew, little story. So I used to be a carer as well. I used to go to people's houses, and I loved my job. I loved my people. They were just beautiful. There was this one lady that I used to go to, and the first day I got there, she got a lovely little home, lovely cozy little home. It was beautiful, very well looked after. And as I turned to look at her, there was a man standing behind her. She had her settee, like a little one-seater sofa, at an angle, and there was obviously a room behind it. And I just saw this man standing there, and I froze because it was so there that I couldn't look away, but yet I'd froze to the spot. And it's the first time I actually felt that feeling of fear, but I almost wanted to touch him. Do you know what I mean? It was so strange. And she was looking at me going, "What are you looking at?" I couldn't move. I couldn't move. And he literally, like you've just said, he smiled and he disappeared. But after that, every time I went, I constantly looked at that chair. It was like, and a couple of weeks later, she passed away. And there was the part of me thinking, "Oh my God, can't believe I've seen that." But there was the other part of me thinking, how amazing and beautiful is that he came for her. You know what I mean? He was waiting for her to go. So I understand that.
Really, really.
That's lovely. That's really lovely.
Hi, Simon.
Hello, Simon.
Hello. All good.
Hello, Lorraine.
Hi, Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Hello, Pat.
Hello.
Pat, me and
Hello, Nessie J. Who else we got? Oh, another one from CC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
God,
Claire's
yeah.
house.
But I haven't actually. touch wood, I've not experienced it yet at my house, thankfully. But Claire and June both have, haven't you?
I've had mine's not. Yours stay with you because they like your house, don't they? Mine.
They join the rest of us.
Yeah. They join the
Mine's
gang.
more the feeling, and things like, I don't know what it is about this house that things get moved. I mean, I know Ted moves things, but it's weird. But I don't not like Claire. I mean, they love going there. But Rosemary was the best, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, wonderful.
The one you've got hanging about at the minute's quite interesting and all.
No, I don't know about that one. It's not good.
See, he's not really bothering me at the moment. He's been quite well behaved.
Good.
He's not too bad at all, apart from silly little things that disappear, and I'm kind of searching my house for them.
Yeah, why do they do that?
Oh, so it's my dog in the garden. Oh my God, they're getting windswept out there. Right there, I better let them in.
They get carried away. They're too little. Jockey says, what piece of equipment do you love using the most other than EVP? Mine's the cat balls.
Yeah, I like the cat balls, but I know a lot of people are a bit controversial about the stick people. But when you eliminate things that can look like stick people and you do see something and it moves and it kind of reacts, then I believe it. I do really, because we've actually
when you ask it to wave and it does it. Yeah.
There's no, I get excited with that. And also,
oh look, it's the rat bag.
Oh, baby, Kelly.
He's a little rat bag. He's the little gut's ache. What are you doing?
I think things you do get simple. The simplest of things are more exciting, don't you think?
Yeah, the cat balls I love. Oh, he's a deezy woozy.
Oh, good.
Dear. For God's sake, mother, put me down.
I know, yeah, put me down.
We're doing that with the kids in a minute. Oh, this one.
No, they're in bed. Okay, so yeah. Senses.
Senses is a good one.
Am I? Do you know what? Every bit of equipment out there, cat balls are great fun. I love the
That's
cat
what
balls.
I said my favourite one was.
They are.
They are good. They are really good. Considering they're so simple.
Yeah.
They're so simple. They're so easy.
That's very bright now, June.
What's going on? What is it?
I don't know. I'm still not 100% with necrophonics. I'll never be 100% with it because it's something that can be messed with. Sometimes it's interesting, sometimes it's not. The Paratech, exactly the same because it's built into the phone, so I'm still not 100%. I just think seeing actual things with your eyeballs and hearing voices and sounds but that's it. It's old school, but it's real to me,
Yeah.
I've got to say as well, I still think recordings, I leave my recorder on, as you know, the whole time. Okay, there's a lot of noise sometimes, laughing and everything else, but it's some of the things you hear, you can't put them on because they're so quiet, but you can hear them. You hear laughing, you hear sentences, conversation, and they are in a different level to us. There's us laughing or doing something, and then there's them, and you can hear them.
You know when we went to the care home last week and we heard that growl that was like stupidly loud, and I said it sounded like a big cat. Yeah I picked it up on the voice recording, but it's so quiet it doesn't have the same effect at all. It barely sounds like
that's annoying. That's really annoying.
Hi, Andrew. No, Adam. Sorry. Hi,
Adam.
Hi, Adam.
Hi,
Sandra. Hi, Claudine.
Hi, Claudine.
And Terry. Hello.
Oh my God, it's Terry. It's Trouble Bubble.
Andrew's back.
So my mum's standing at the bottom of the bed, and he said, "Hello, Joan." And 5 minutes later, see, it's things like that that are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Claire actually saw my granddad pass,
Mm.
and yeah, there was 4 people waiting for him at the bottom of the bed, and
Yeah.
there was a lot of things that Claire said that tied in with what actually happened on the day. It's, you freaky woman.
Well, she's not that.
Well, I didn't know who these people were, did I? I just
No,
saw them there, and it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, they're there, and that's that.
One of them really surprised me, actually. Claire did say to me, there was a woman there, a bit younger. I think she passed quite young, but I'm getting like a sister feel. And funnily enough, my granddad's sister did die at 21, and she was knocked off a motorbike.
Oh.
And Claire didn't ever know that story. It's just not something we'd ever spoke about. So that was quite good. No, she don't, because she knows everything, and she's in my head half the time. Anyway. I don't need to tell her. Don't need to communicate.
No, she knows how you're feeling the minute before she even sees you.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Yeah.
I don't use it, though, do I? That's the problem. I never use it. I just let everyone else do it because I like listening to their stories. It's more important to me listening to everyone else's than my own, if you know what I mean. But it is a shame.
What everyone else thinks about you.
I know, but I do miss doing it, but it's not something that I can just do, if that makes sense.
It just happens, doesn't it?
It just sort of happens. You can't force it. You can't train it. And if there's anyone listening on here, there's no such thing as a course to be a medium. I am sorry. You can argue on me as much as you like.
No.
You can, don't get me wrong, if you have an ability but you've never opened up, then you can open up. You can. Because if it's naturally there to use, then there's ways of opening your third eye. But you can't just wake up one morning and think, I want to be a medium. It's something you're born with. It's sometimes a horrible thing to have. You know, it's not always a nice thing. But if people put on there £35 an hour and I'm going to teach you how to become a medium, it's not going to happen unless you're born with it. And I'm sorry, I've been wanting to say that for over 3 years, but I've got it off my chest now.
Absolute joke, I agree with you.
Don't fall for it, please.
No.
No, I won't. Not after seeing Claire over the years. No way. And she's denied it for most of her life. And I've seen it from when she was a baby. So she is, but she doesn't use it. She doesn't make money on it or anything like that. It's just a gift.
No way.
That's a gift, and that's what you do. You know yourself.
We have a question.
Oh,
yes, Nessie.
We were talking about this yesterday because you don't ever get when you get a shout as well in your ear and it wakes you up.
Mm-hmm.
You had that, and I was asking John about it because I had it.
Yeah.
Really weird.
Remind me tomorrow, Claire. Actually, I need to ask you something about. It's all about this.
Okay. You know when you get a pinging in your ear as well? Have you ever just, you two get it more than I do.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden you get that ping.
Yeah.
It's someone trying to talk to you, but you can't hear them.
Mm.
Okay.
It's their way of trying to get into to listen to me, you know what I mean? But you're not quite open enough to hear it. That's why sometimes you'll hear it from a distance and it's like, oh, did you hear that? And you hear it from a distance, but it's not close. But they're trying to. Well, you two pack it in.
Oh, we ain't done nothing. Have we done yet?
I know, how rude.
Do you know what? It's not.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Come on. I was just going to say the other night you were laughing at me because I had fluttering in both ears. I've never had that before. I don't know.
It wasn't that you had that. It was this.
Yeah, but it was like it started in one ear, and if you say a butterfly flap by your ear, and then it went to both ears, and I'm like, oh, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was going. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, funny. Oh my god. Nessie, I have, but I won't. Well, that sounds awful. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. It's really bizarre. If I know you and you're on my Facebook page, unfortunately, no. And that's only because so many people can go onto people's profiles and get information and read things about people. And I don't agree with it.
Did you hear that ping?
Sorry, pizza's done. It's all right. I've got my pizza oven on next to me to keep me warm.
Pinging in my ears.
If anything comes to me and I don't know anything about you and it's not on your Facebook page and we've never had a conversation, then I'll drop you a message and say, okay, no idea who this person is, why they're saying these things to me, and then I can do that. But I normally wait for people to come to me and then I'll tell you. I've done that in the past. Like, I've had these random things happen and I've had these people standing. I had this little girl the once. She was a beautiful thing, and this is quite sad, by the way, so I hope I don't, and there's no names going to be mentioned. She's got leukemia and she passed away, and she was about 14, and she was there with very short hair, so a little bit of it had grown back, and she was wearing really mixed match clothing. She'd got like a strange little skirt on with these patterned tights and this top that was too big for her, and she was telling me these messages. They're quite heavy messages about things that had happened, and she told me the name of the mum, and this was probably about 4 years ago, and I found the name of the mum on Messenger and just had to drop a message, and it was like, luckily she was really over the moon, but I had to. She was telling me I had no choice. It was like, remember that, mum? And I was saying that she was telling me everything. And I felt a bit like Whoopi Goldberg, if I'm honest. Do you know what I mean? With the phone. It was a bit of a moment. But things like that, I like to be just totally sporadic, totally out of the blue, and for nobody to have contacted me in any way, shape or form. Otherwise, there's no point in doing it at all. Hi, Wazza.
Evening, Wazza.
Anyway, I'm going to shut up for a bit. Mom, Danielle, carry on.
All right then, shut up. What's that say? Look, the saucepan. Did you? Honestly.
Did you honestly, Andrew? That's mental. What did you see? I need to know.
Oh my God.
Terry. Sorry.
Gone from one to the other. We're looking at the 16th of December, I think, Tez. I'll drop you a message. Well, hopefully. I'm waiting for Paula. To get back to us, because obviously we want Paula to be there. Shelley's coming. So we'll meet up.
That's a Friday.
I'm aiming for a Friday night, hopefully.
Okey-dokey.
But we'll let you know for definite.
Hiya, Liz.
Hi, Liz. Can I tell you about that? This is a strange incident that happened to me going back years. Do you remember when I had that mystery virus? I was in hospital for it. And I was so poorly, my organs was shutting down. Do you remember? And I was really at my...
How can I ever forget?
I know. I was at my wit's end at that time, and I'd accepted the fact that I was going to die. And that is so weird, because my brain had cut off from it. And I thought, right, I have to go now because I can't do this anymore. And I just kind of waiting. That was how I felt. It was just, I've got to go now. And then John, my husband, and Claire were standing at the bottom of my bed, and a lady in a white coat, and I remember, I can still see her now, I could actually draw her, was standing in between them with short black hair, a clipboard and a coat, and she called my name, really officious, June Watts. And I kind of opened my eyes. Nobody else saw her, but I did. And she called my name, and I rallied round. And before you left that night, I asked for some plums or peach or something. That's the first thing I'd had to eat in God knows how long. You never saw that lady, did you?
No.
And John never saw that lady, and she was standing right in between you. And it was almost like she come and said, "You're not going, so pull yourself together." Do you remember?
Get to it, yeah.
And I'll
get up, wake up.
Yeah, I got better.
It's amazing.
It was so beyond anything. I mean, I was sick, wasn't I, constantly for a whole week.
Yeah, it was horrendous. Yeah.
It was the most
Yeah, it was
weird thing. I can
horrendous.
see her now, and she never even looked at me. It was like, do what? And then I was
You
like,
should
yeah,
draw her, you know.
I
You're a
can
good
see her now.
drawer.
I can see
You
her
should
right
draw
now.
her.
Mm.
Yeah.
So the thing is, my dad told me not to draw dead people.
Oh, don't then. Don't then.
Don't they?
Mm-mm.
No worries.
Enough of me. Go on, move on. I just thought about that. It was just something actually, you know, from the other side. I'm talking about death.
I've never heard that before.
It was beyond anything I can even comprehend. I can't, you know, and I wasn't even hallucinating or asleep. I was just waiting. And she was like, "Stan, no, wait, we ain't finished with it yet. More punishment.
You stay where you are. Yeah.
Get back out there, suffer a bit more."
So what's that? What about the awards for ghost hunting?
Oh,
What do you mean, Tracy? Does anyone understand what Tracy means?
Oh, I didn't. Are there any awards for ghost hunting?
there was that one.
I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm confused.
Or something like that. We was nominated, weren't we, for somebody?
Oh, who was nominated for that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
But
I don't trust anything like that anyway.
As well, which is a big question. It is jockey. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, it's like we're on there sometimes and it goes lemon.
Oh, it does like lemon. It does
Really?
like lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
I mean, I'm not.
hello, Kay.
Hi, Kay. I'm not
Kay.
saying that it's all bad because some of the things that have come through have been quite good.
Yeah.
I just don't 100% trust it, and I wouldn't rely on it. You know. Hi, Jan.
Hiya, Jam.
But yeah.
Oh, Claire's gone.
Hi, TJ.
She got over the grip then.
I know, yeah.
Oh.
So never shut down. My mother carried around.
Mm.
Chance that every house that lives a child was haunted. That's oh, so, that is really interesting. Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you. Yeah, that is really interesting. It is. But I do think it's about how you open up. I believe that everyone has an ability to use it, but most people it is shut down. And if it's completely shut down, you can't just go to college and learn it. It's like, oh, you know, it's people who have got a full ability from birth that have got no choice but to use it. It's really strong and powerful and it's there. And to get attachments to follow you round, that's because you are so, you know, you're such a spiritual person. They want to be with you and they'll never go. They won't go. Hi, Ma. You know, I think,
yeah.
I don't think it matters, you know, if loads of people have got attachments. It's quite, wow, what's happened?
What?
I ordered a thin, crispy supreme from Domino's and Diana Ross turned up.
That's actually a really good one, Terry.
Terry, you're an idiot.
Really good.
That's really
Oh my
crappy.
God. Oh my God.
Oh, Dee, that's a lovely thing to say.
Thank you, Dee.
I think she meant that we are a great team and that we didn't eat a great team, but
oh, okay.
You know,
the ladies ate a great team, did we?
Sorry.
I don't really like human flesh.
We were packaged.
Terry's asking, where is the party going to be?
It's going to be Stourport on 7. I always say it wrong.
Yeah.
Stourport on 7.
That's right, yeah.
It's not far from you, Tez, is it? I'm sure you're that neck of the woods, aren't you? And it's a part A. I mean, it's whoever would like to come with us, you know.
Little Twinkies.
Bonsoir.
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 I mean, we'll be there.
I'm coming.
Yeah, we'll all be there in our party frocks.
Hi, Jason.
Hello, Jason.
Hi,
Hello, Matt.
Jason.
Hello, Matt.
Hi, Matt. Yeah. So yeah, every house should be haunted. I believe every house is haunted. It's just whether you see them or not is a completely different matter, or whether they want you to see them, or if they're residual energy and they're just getting on with their day-to-day life as they were when they were alive, or whether they like to play games and it's a child and they're a bit bored and they want to act up, which, to be honest, I quite like. I quite like that. It makes me giggle.
Yeah, I think it was something or another.
People can do courses for ghost hunting. Can they?
Interesting. I've never heard of it personally.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, do you know what? It's just another way of getting money out of people, isn't it?
I was just thinking,
Indeedy.
you know, like when you do hairdressing and you train and you have a dummy's head. What do you practice on a ghost?
You
Just
get your
have a
mate in
torch and an EVP and
you get your mate in another room to bang on the wall.
No,
Yeah.
let's not be disrespectful.
and
Whatever.
throw some stones.
Sorry, but do you know what though? I do think it's wrong. I mean, there's guidance, right? So say, for example, Trace, right? I don't know if you're in a team, you ever been in a team, whatever, right? Say you wanted to start a team and you messaged us and said, do us a favour, ladies. I want to start a team, but I have no idea where to start, right? We'd give you as much advice as you needed to get started. What to buy that's that's okay, that we can tell you that we like, some of the good places, areas to go to start off, which are mostly outdoor because they're easier and, but it'll get you that vibe. We'll give you advice on it. Wouldn't expect you to do a course.
No.
And we're still learning as well. You never stop learning.
I think
you're learning all the time.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. If you'd done a course on ghost hunting, how would you ever complete the course? Because you never come to the end of it.
No.
It's crazy. But, again, people will do, hi, Kim. Well, they'll do anything to get money out of people. And it's just wrong.
Hi.
It's wrong.
Hello, one entity. I don't know who it is, though. Hello, they even said boo.
Is that
Hello.
Mr. Chambers?
Which mod have we got?
Is it?
I don't know. Would he say hi, ladies?
No.
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 He knows we're
What's the
not
clue?
ladies.
Hi, Neil.
Hello, Neil.
Hope you're well.
Oh, bless. Felt like I was sucking me up. And when I realised what was happening, I suddenly sat up.
And I was in ITC with pipes coming out of me.
Wow.
An experience.
That's insane.
Really
Yeah.
is. Amazing.
That's
Mental.
amazing.
Your son had an out of body experience, Nessie.
Oh, I'd love to.
God.
I would love to have that experience. I practiced it once to try and do it, and I never done it. I just couldn't do it. Really
Mom, do you know what? Sometimes it doesn't. You don't have to try and do it. It will just happen if it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I found it weird. I found it really weird when it happened to me, and it was totally out of the blue.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, but it's weird because you literally are. So it's exactly like on a movie. There's no, hi Tony. You're looking down on that person,
that is
but you can see see you.
Yeah.
You can see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can see. It's weird. You can't explain it.
Did you move far from your body?
About 5 foot.
But you didn't move anymore?
No.
Because I've read about it and I've heard that
that's far enough, though, isn't it?
there's still a bond that pulls you back into your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't actually leave your body. You're still attached to your body.
But yeah, they reckon it's like a cord, isn't it? Like an umbilical cord.
Yeah, that's right.
Weird.
Question from Jason.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I need to do a bit more investigating, a bit more meditating.
In fact, Jason, you're very good with stuff like this. I need to ask a bit of advice from somebody. And that is, my spirit guide, can I just explain what he was wearing? And can anybody help me? I have researched Google to try and find out
we all
where
have,
this,
haven't we?
yeah, where this man was from. And I do not know. Okay, so he's a black guy, no hair at all. So straight away I thought, okay, like a tribal man. Most beautiful smile I've ever seen. Very slim. I'd say only about, what, 5'9", if that. And he was wearing a blue, like a royal blue. See, I can't even explain it. It's like a jacket, woven, long, no shoes on his feet. He was wearing these like muslin trousers, and that's it. And he held my hand, and his hand was so soft, like he'd never done a day's work in his life. But yeah, and I can't see any pictures of the top that goes with the man. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't fit. Nothing that he was wearing fits. So, any ideas, please throw them in my direction, because I have not got a clue.
Junie, you've met yours, haven't you?
Well, it took a long time. I tried and tried and tried, and nothing was happening. And then I was doing the same kind of meditation that, you know, over and over again, because I did have a block, didn't I, Claire? And I couldn't overcome this block, and I was kept ending up in a dark room, and I knew something was in it. It's like I've got a darkness there, and then I took an escape route around this block, and I did actually see a lady, and I can't explain the lady. Same thing, really. It's almost indescribable. It was like I could see her features through a veil, you know, but I couldn't see her face. But there was like this kind of angelic veil over her, but I could see her, but she had like a calming influence. I don't know, but that's it. That's as much as I know.
I only really started meditating not that long ago, really, sort of after my granddad died. And every time I had meditated before and had gone far enough in, my granddad would turn up all in white,
isn't it?
Nice. But I haven't done it for a long time, and so I haven't actually met my spirit guide yet. So one
Perhaps
day,
your granddad is your spirit guide.
Maybe, but it was just because it was around the time he had died as well. I kind of don't feel like he is, if that makes any sense.
No,
but he might be.
You can have more than one as well, can't you, Claire?
Yeah,
you can have more than one.
Yeah,
yeah.
You can. Gas broken. The rose has moved from the kitchen into my bedroom on the bed. It's freaking me out. Okay. Right, so I wouldn't worry too much, Adam. It's just probably a little bit of frustration from the spirit. That's all it is. She will move on. I'll say she.
Maybe she didn't want the rose there.
So I said she. It doesn't even say she, does it?
No.
Okay. Sometimes it can take a little while for them to move on. So I wouldn't worry too much. It's early days for them, that's all. So a little bit of frustration, not ready to go yet. And I'm just trying to think, because when my neighbour passed away, her bed was actually on the same wall as my bed. So we were virtually back to back. And when she did, I kept feeling a very strange presence against the wall. It was as if she's coming in, getting confused. I'm sensing that she's standing there, but she can't come any, it's like, there's me, there's my bed. And I had that for a couple of weeks. And it was weird. I kept looking at the wall as well. I almost expected to see her standing there. But then after her funeral, that was it. She was gone. Yeah. Hello.
Wow.
Oh, God. He's got the directly behind him. He's up telling the lad that he's going to pose behind me. Yeah, yeah, that's it, Matt. They can. They can.
Funny. Oh God, Terry's at it again.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
And Jason says, "You sure you weren't petrified?" Question from Melissa. Hello, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Hello.
We've seen lots of shadow people. Shadow people seem to be the most popular way of seeing any sort of entity, spirit. Shadow people love to walk past when you're not expecting it, and then you're like, "Did everyone see that?" Normally, it's normally when the camera's pointing in a different direction, which is very frustrating. But
Always.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree, Andrew.
Yeah.
Totally agree, Andrew, 100%. I mean, I'm not being funny, but you can kind of YouTube anything nowadays, you know, or just turn the button on and watch it work. It's not rocket science to most people, is it?
No. Hi, Anne.
Hi, Anne.
Hi, Anne. Oh, sorry,
Got a mist around him. Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. Anne, what colour was the mist, just out of interest?
Interesting.
Yes. Who's a bleeping?
It was me. Sorry. I apologise. I apologise.
I was going to check my pizza oven again then.
No. I don't know.
Oh, Nessie's son had an asthma attack. And that's why he had the out-of-body experience.
Oh.
He needed counselling to get to terms with it all.
Oh, my God.
God, Nessie.
How old was he, Nessie? Because it's very unusual with younger children, especially.
I can't get...
But the only good thing is, the positive thing is, he wasn't meant to go anywhere. That's the way I'm thinking. That's very positive. And oh, bless him.
Oh no.
Do you feel like you've been on this earth before? I was told I was a cavalier. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I believe my husband was a gladiator, not a gladiator, a kind of Egyptian soldier. Because ever
Will
since
you
I've
tell him
done
to put that, Mom? Will you tell him to put that sex outfit away?
you don't
She's
fit
got to
him
think
anymore.
about gladiators, my
You
mom.
don't fit him anymore. No, when he sleeps,
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
Mom, instead of having the pecs at the top on his gladiator thing, you just have the belly at the bottom.
I was actually showing him a video that somebody sent me not long ago. Danielle.
Yeah.
Mentioning no names. Was it Jason Momoa? Oh, nearly.
No.
Yes,
It was
I
one of
did.
them.
It's a nice video.
I showed
I saw it and thought of you, June.
Anyway, I'll change the subject. What was we talking about now? Oh yeah, and ever since I've known him, he sleeps like this. Always seen him, haven't you, Claire? Always.
Tutankhamun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was Egyptian.
Yeah. Don't vampires sleep like that as well?
Yeah, but upside down.
Oh yeah. You're hanging him by his feet, June, of a night.
I'll never get him up there. No.
There you go. It sounds like your spirit guide's a medicine man, Claire.
What's that?
What?
Oh, a
African
medicine
usually.
man.
Yeah.
African usually, aren't they? I think. Mm-hmm.
I always knew. I knew I had something else. Also, it's my dog. Sorry. Yes. Oh my God. It's a night from cold running water. Okay. See what I mean? I definitely know he's from a tribe, but why was he wearing the clothes he was wearing? It wasn't typical sort of African attire. It was different, so much different. Well, I'm going to have a look at that medicine man thing. That's really intriguing. That is.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Remember, I had that regression.
She's googling it right now. I can hear her tapping.
I was regressed, and I was an Aborigine. I don't look like an
I
Aborigine.
really want to do regression.
Yeah,
I
and
really,
I've got
really,
a lot of children, and I saw them, and I saw where I lived, and I was old, and it was amazing. And
I
yet,
really
when I was
want to do
doing my degree in art, all my work was Aboriginal, and I didn't know. So there must be something there somewhere. All right,
Yeah.
Blue.
No.
I'm an Aborigine from down under, eh?
Down under. My son keeps hearing his name get called. Wi-Fi says.
Yeah.
Mm.
Whoa.
Wi-Fi,
Is
Wi-Fi,
it-
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Is it being called by a child or an adult? Because that's where things
Good
differ.
question. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, ooh, medicine man, also known as medicine person or healer, member of a society who is knowledgeable about the magical and chemical potencies of various substances. Skilled in rituals, demonstrated. Okay, this is cool.
I ain't coming to your house for tea no more.
Ooh.
Bonsoir, Patrice.
Bonsoir.
Something else for you to Google here from Waza.
Go on then.
Tuareg tribes.
What now?
Tuareg tribes. They're African as well, aren't they, Waza? I'm sure I've heard of them.
Tuareg.
Cape. No, I'm not going to say it. Sorry. Evening, Joan.
Hi, Joe. The colonial. Oh,
Hi, Layla.
okay.
Hiya.
Is that where I buy my apothecary table from? Colonial era.
What?
Sorry. Friends, I'm obsessed.
I've got it. I
Oh,
caught it.
God.
I got it.
Colonial Williamsburg.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
Oh, there you go. Ancient Queen. No. I'm
Boom.
ancient, all right, but I don't know about the Queen.
Ancient Queen.
Oh, Wazza's started. Here we go.
Oh, no. He tried to hide, but could see straight through him. Oh, God. Him after I seemed. Oh, my God. Interesting.
Oh,
Matt's asked, I'm a bit behind in the comments, but Matt has asked if any of you have had regression done, but Junie has obviously just said she did.
oh, yeah. It was amazing.
Which I really want to do.
Recommend it.
My auntie does it, doesn't she? But I need to spend a bit more time with her. I don't get the bloody time.
Yeah.
Would you do it, Claire?
Yeah, but I can't be hypnotised.
I've never
You're not
tried.
hypnotised, Claire. You're not hypnotised. You're aware of everything that's going on around you, but you kind of go into yourself, and it's like looking
Is
through
it like
TV.
a deep meditation?
Yeah, and it's the most weirdest thing because you can see it like you're watching a TV program, and everything just slots. It's really, and you feel that you were there, and when you see the people, you feel that person. It's really weird. You can't explain it. It's lovely. Really.
Well, if anyone's got any recommendations, send them my way because I want to go.
Yeah, I definitely have a go. I just really struggle with getting into a, I don't know.
I told you not to tell anybody, Andrew. Oh, God, you're going to get me into so much trouble.
Oh, Andrew, what are we going to do with you? Seriously. Just before my sister dies, you made a pact that she would try and come back and move one of my angels on the window ledge.
Oh. Has she done it yet, Anne? We need to know.
We do.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane. Yeah, we do need to know. We need to know what colour the mist was around your dad. We need to know by sight if was a little boy that was calling or an adult. And I say little boy because it is normally a little boy that you hear.
That was Wi-Fi, wasn't it? Here,
Yeah.
an adult.
An adult.
Okay, that's good then. That's good. That's a
a
relief.
Could have been, yeah.
So the chances are then it is definitely, you know, a family member. A family member who's missed out an opportunity to be with your grandson, and just calling out, you know.
Oh,
Somebody
and
who passed
Nessie,
before he was there. He's 12.
Nessie's son's 12. Yeah, bless him.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's positive. That is. That means he's not going to go anywhere. Okay, he's going to be fine.
Must have been so scary for you though, Nessie.
Horrible. It's
Hi,
horrible when you
Stephanie.
go through anything, isn't it? Let alone something like that.
Yeah.
For them to try and explain to you something that they don't really know anything about, you know, in a way, it's like, whoa, you know, these things do happen because you're not going to sit there and read a book on it, you know, to a 12-year-old.
No.
So
You try and explain it away, don't you?
yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Oh, no chance now.
She's totally gone now. Automatic 20 seconds.
Oh God, TJ, I'm with you on all that.
Yeah, yeah.
I am so
I
with
get
you
that.
on that. That is my belief, 1,001%. Yes. Yeah, very good.
There we are. Oh, she's back.
Absolutely.
Hello there, Claire.
Hello.
You haven't changed much.
The lady who was going to marry a ghost.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
No, I didn't see that. I so want to see it though.
I did watch the one where that woman wanted to marry a pirate ghost. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
She put the whole shaboodle on. She got on the pirate ship. She did the whole thing. So,
there you go. The mist around Anne's dad. It was like a cloud. It was see-through all around him.
Oh, bless. That is so nice. That is nice. Okay, that's good because anything like that, light colours, like auras, isn't it? Yeah. Anything really light, see-through or yellow are a sign that they're happy or calm. So that's really, really good sign. Oh, Diane, we're rambling about everything, really. People are just asking questions about everything and we're just having a natter. It's lovely.
I've caught up with the comments now.
Oh my God, Andrew, that's horrible.
That's not nice. But on the other hand, oh my God, wait a minute, pizza's done again.
Pizza's ready.
But on the other hand, I don't know about anybody else that's on here, but I've had a hand on my mouth. Stayed at, I can't say where it was, someone's house, and I woke up being pushed down on the bed with someone's hand on my mouth. And so did somebody else. And the hand was being pushed, and then it happened to the other person as well.
Wow.
And they don't even believe in it. That's how bad it was. And it was a freak out. It was literally a get out of that room quick. So you can feel these things, whether they're actually there and you can touch them or not. That they can do that. Horrible.
Yeah. There's another thing as well. Every night I shut the mirrors in my bedroom. I don't go to sleep with mirrors open. Right.
Yeah, you got a little ritual.
I've always done. I just don't do it.
Yeah. And
my husband does it now, and he doesn't believe in anything. But he actually says, "I've shut your mirrors." It's quite funny, actually. I think he's scared. No,
It is with mirrors. That's what they are. They're portals, and that's why they always say never put a mirror at the top or the bottom of your stairs.
No.
Just don't
No.
do it. Martin won't come on these, Adam. Sorry, Mum. Martin won't come on. He won't. He won't even show his face on a live, let alone coming on one of these.
Nope.
What?
Sex with a patient. Oh my God, Jason.
Naughty Jason.
Naughty. Very naughty. I say. Okay.
Oh, Nessie, we love you too.
Thank you.
Love you gazillions and millions and trillions. Hand cream on one ear.
Oh, Wi-Fi.
Oh, bless you. Oh, God.
Liz, you're absolutely right.
Don't need to do their washing. That's amazing. I don't know. You'd get through some sheets, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Oh my
such a bad
God.
joke.
It's bad, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
TJ, it's horrible.
Oh, God. Whoa.
Ooh. That's not very nice. That's always something off a movie, TJ. That's
It does, doesn't it? Mm.
I know. Yeah, he's all right, our Mr. C.
He'll
He
do,
is.
won't he?
God. So.
Apart from when he's sticking his finger in Danielle's ear.
Oh, God.
And,
He's
It wasn't his finger, apparently.
What?
I know he did say it wasn't his finger, but
That is concerning.
oh God.
I'm more scared of Martin. They only ghost, don't they? I'm the ghost. He just creeps up behind you with
And he plays up, doesn't he?
Oh, he's a
It's
terrible.
funny though.
It's funny. Billy the Kid was a relation.
Really? There's got to be
Hmm.
an answer to that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
Who
something
was
funny
that?
here, but it's
Who
working.
is that?
I've heard of the name.
He's a famous cowboy gangster years and years ago in America. Yeah.
Okey-doke.
Well, we know now.
I didn't know him very personally, but I've seen the films.
I didn't know him personally.
I know I'm old, mate. No.
Mm.
Come here.
Jesus, man.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What was
Please,
it?
what was stuck in your
No,
ear?
Liz, it was just a finger, Bab. He was just being rude. He was pretending it wasn't, but
You don't
No,
know.
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
was-
actually. It wasn't actually what he said. It was the really naughty look he had on his face as he sort of just went, "That wasn't my finger." It was just this naughtiness that was written all over him.
You should have said it. Good job I didn't snap it off then, innit?
Not his sausage fingers.
I know, but it's Stop it.
Here we go. We've got another
Oh,
question.
yeah, we got a joke. Go on, read it out because I can't read this.
This is to all three of you ladies. What's your thoughts on psychometry, the reading of objects?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I can't do it personally, but I think it's fascinating. I think energy just clings to everything, surrounds us.
Yeah.
And I think you can pick up on something like that. Yeah, I think so. Don't know, 100%.
I'm not sure, you know. I don't know. Go on,
I don't know.
what do you want to say?
Don't know.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, objects. So yeah, I mean, it is a tricky one
Mhm.
because if we're talking about objects, we can be talking about dolls, we could be talking about teddies, you can be talking about everything. So when it comes to things like that, there is something in my brain that tells me that something can live on in a doll, and I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
So I can't answer that question.
Yeah.
If you hold like somebody's wedding ring or something in your hand, you know, the metal itself has got an energy anyway. You know, the metal itself is a conductor of energy. You know, here comes the the scientist. They're the scientist. So your body is naturally going to pick up on that anyway. So these are the things I do have my doubts with. I do believe that a person can talk about that because I've had spirits come to me and talk about objects that they can't find, or somebody's taken them. They want to know why it's been taken. So I think that they're very much aware of their belongings and they want to keep them or give them to the right people. And when they don't get given to the right people, or they get stolen or they get lost, that's when spirit gets confused. But when it comes to the actual object and feeling of the object, for me, it's not. Well, it's not for me. It's not for me.
No.
But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying it's not for me. There you go. That's my opinion on that. But
I had a feeling that was the opinion because I could see it in your face. And you were thinking, I don't want to say this.
You know what we should do, Danielle? We should put hands on Claire's face and see if we can read her.
I don't want to know what's going on inside her head.
I know her more than anybody. I don't need
I wouldn't. Tina, I think, look, don't get completely freaked out by mirrors, okay? Don't get freaked out with them. The only thing that people say is just try and avoid putting them at the top and the bottom of the stairs, okay? That's all people say. Everybody I know has got mirrors in their bedrooms. Everyone's got mirrors. Don't be freaked out by it at all. If you've just said you've got a wardrobe with mirrors at the bottom of your bed, it doesn't mean you're going to get a family of spirits come in and go and sit on your bed and have a party. You know, nothing's going to happen. If nothing's happened up until now, you got nothing to worry about. Okay, nothing at all.
I think the reason that I do it is because we expose ourselves to the elements out there. We open up ourselves when we get to do the ghost hunting, and I think that I have to feel like I have to protect myself. Yeah, and it's just my way. I just sleep easy. That's all, and that's all it is. I've never been haunted apart from our like friendly little ghost, but you know. I've never had an experience with mirrors, but it's just me. I just do it for my peace of mind. It just helps me. Yeah, but nothing. Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's a new one, Adam. I've not been linked with Martin yet, so there's a first for everything.
Oh, I love it.
No, I'm married to that.
Oh dear. Morning, Ben. What's he got on his head?
June said morning. He's Xboxing.
Oh, I thought he's
got his headphones on. I thought he had a hat on.
Hold on, I'm having a move. Oh, gold.
I know, hasn't she?
Hold on. I'm having a
I do, unless she's angry. Then the cottony comes out.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah, I can't help it. I just get mad. And then it's
it's funny.
With a bit of brummy thrown in.
Can't beat a bit of brummy, a bit of brummy, No, that's Wolverhampton.
What's going on here?
Oh, have I, Matt?
Who's being called Martin?
Oh. Matt says I've got a blue turquoise aura around me tonight.
Let me look. You have got quite a large aura around you.
Something is
yellow. Do you think, Matt? Oh gosh.
Yeah, I can see quite. There is a bit. I can see it on the left hand side.
Yeah, like a tinge, like a little bit of a halo there.
Yeah, yeah.
What, here or here?
No, around, but
That's it, that side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hi, if there is anybody here with me.
No, that's your aura.
Oh, my aura. Sorry.
That's your aura.
What does blue mean then?
I'm
It's
looking.
lucky.
It's what?
Good. It's
Hold
good.
on.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Innate healers who love people. In
my
both the
thank
world of colour, as far as I always go, it's a mix of blue and green, very representative of the base traits of each, while turquoise aura draws its supportive nature.
I'll take
Yeah,
that. That'll do nicely.
yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. Ben said it means twat.
Oh, I thought you got a big black aura around your head, Ben. That's what how negative it was. I didn't realise you had phones.
Oh, Mr. Wilson, look at that. Look at that. I bet he has an all. I bet that's not.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Why have sea fish come up?
Sorry?
We just put turquoise aura in. I got loads of like shellfish.
Turquoise aura.
It's because
mean anything to me. Not in spirit. Andrew, no, not in spirit. Tell him to smile, Danielle. Yeah, he's playing Minecraft. He's not going to smile. He's concentrating.
Oh. Okay. Any more questions?
No, he's not into Ghost Adam. Not really. Well, he is sort of. He was part of the team when we first started. And yeah. And he's been converted. Let's say that.
Well, he has seen a few things,
he has, and he heard stuff. And before he was very skeptical, because he's quite science minded. But the stuff he's heard and that he hasn't been able to explain. So that be that. We need some teams south of Birmingham. There aren't any. Well, what are we then, Jason? Hey.
Exactly. We can go north, east, south, or west of Birmingham, wherever you want us to be.
Yeah.
I'd love to join a team, South Birmingham. And Anne, as I'm in Birmingham. Look at you all.
There you go, look.
Come to Stourport on 7 and come and meet us.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Anne.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hello, Tracy. Long time no see.
Tracy. Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. I didn't want to do that on my own.
We're not in Essex, Jason.
No, we're from Birmingham.
We're all
south of Birmingham.
South Birmingham.
Oh, Anne is from Sheldon.
Oh, Anne, you're down the road.
You're literally down the road from you. We used to live in Sheldon. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the different colour orbs mean? Wi-Fi.
There's loads of different colours. Wi-Fi.
Hold on. It's quite good having my laptop at hand, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously.
I know. Yeah, she's back to the Googling.
Are the negative?
We can hear the tap, tap, tap.
Even though I don't know what an ord is. My dyslexia kicked in then. Totally. It went mad. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Dee.
Jan works in Stourport. Okay, well, go to work for a bit and then come and join us, Jan.
Yes, Jan.
Tracy,
okay, so
we need to go out on a hunt together again. Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
You need to come for a drink. Meet us for a drink.
Oh, Tracy, yeah, you're not far off, are you?
And
Come
she
and
loves a
join us,
drink.
Tracy. And she does love a drink. We've missed you too, Tracy.
Massively.
Yeah.
Right. Here you go. Look, clear, white, and silver orbs. They are spirits that are seeking communication.
Mm-hmm.
Red, orange, and warm tones signify protection in the spiritual sense.
Mm-hmm.
Green is the heart and nature sort of thing, so it's a natural. Blue, a guiding spirit. Someone whose presence shows us the way on the path of spirituality. We see
Okay.
loads of blue ones, don't we?
Yes, we do, yeah. And pink.
Yeah.
It's really weird. You know what? It's put brown and black and it won't put anything next to it.
You know why? That's because we don't see that many of those, do we?
No.
We've
Not
seen
that
what? Oh, we need to get that video on.
Oh,
of that
the one
black
where
orb.
when it went up the door, was it? Up the door?
Yeah, that was weird.
The wall.
What was that noise then?
What noise?
It was like a... It was almost like a little girl laughing.
It's not here, is it? Because I can't believe the lights on here.
It was like a little girl laughing. That was really strange.
Can you still see the lights going dim? Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Is that weird?
It's done it all night, hasn't it? Well, I mean, ever since you come on. Hiya, Charles.
Hi, Charles.
Sorry, my back. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I've got to stretch my back. Oh.
Okay. Anne from Sheldon would love to go on a ghost hunt with us.
Of course. You're just down the road.
You're literally down the road. Come along, come along. We've got Dudley Castle.
Black and brown. Sorry, brown and black orbs. So, in spirituality, brown or black colours are associated with low vibrational energies or considered a heavy energy. So it's not necessarily a negative energy. It's a heavy energy.
Mm-hmm.
So people consider them as bad or evil, but that's not the truth. It's deemed the area is not safe to be in, or the area has a negative energy. So again, I think that's classed as like a protection in a way. It's like they're telling you that you should leave. If you feel uncomfortable, you should leave. So that's pretty cool, to be fair.
Yeah, that is.
I like that.
Do you remember that place that we went to? Oh, a long time ago. I don't think Danielle was there, and you went ever so weird. You sat down, and it was almost like you couldn't be bothered. Do you remember?
Yeah, that was odd.
And it had such a heavy feeling in that place, didn't it? It was old, very, very old. And her personality changed, and she was kind of, like, oh, do what you like. And it was really weird. And I think I actually commented, I think we should get you out of here, because it was almost like she took on another person. It was really weird.
Yeah.
And that was
Do you know what? How often do we get rainbow orbs?
Quite often.
We have a lot. Those oblong ones.
Well, it says here, rainbow orbs are souls or spirits that are touched by the entire spectrum of cosmic vibration. Stumbling across a rainbow orb can be exhilarating, which we know it is.
Yeah.
If you have experienced one, then you were fortunate to do so.
Wow. We've experienced them a few times. Yeah. Yeah. And we do get giddy normally as well, don't we, afterwards?
Yeah.
It does. It makes you feel ever so strange, don't it?
Yeah, it does. It does. I think we know what they mean by cosmic.
Yeah.
Jan, you can see them. You can see orbs with your natural eye. You can. It's easier to see them on camera, and I think that's just because the light catches them, so you get to glimpse them, which is incredible, and see the inside of an orb, which is almost like a planet They're so beautiful. But when you see it with the human eye, they're more solid, which is really strange because you'd think that you'd see them more frequent. They look more solid, like you could touch them, and that's the difference between seeing them and then getting it on the camera. I wish we saw more with the human eye, but again, it's very rare.
Yeah. Tracy says, where and when, just let me know and I'll bring my mate for Where's Wally.
Do it. Yeah, well, it'll definitely be Stourport. I've done it again and on.
That's right. Stourport
You said it.
7.
On 7, yeah. So we'll sort out the exact date and let you know, Trace.
Yep. You know when I said it sounded like a little girl laughing or whatever?
Noise.
Liz said it was like a whistling noise. Tracy said it was like a whistling noise. Nessie heard it as well.
Oh, right, okay.
So there you go.
I wonder where that came from then.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, it can't be Martin's nose, can it?
Nope.
Definitely not.
Not this time.
That still gets
so
me.
funny.
Matt says he's going to be in Stratford the first week in December. So if we're doing any investigating, let him know and he'll come join us.
Cool. Okie dokie. We
North
can do
Pole
that.
Nige. Father Christmas says hello to you all.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas. Okay. Any more questions of anyone?
Just looking. Nessie says she sees silhouettes a lot. Jan says we get a lot of orbs in our lives. We do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And Andrew says, my wife took a video of me before I was diagnosed with sleep disorder. I was asleep and orbs were all around my head.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And that's it so far. I think I've caught up. Would you believe?
Okay, that's brilliant. So I'm just putting the fireplace on in the background. I'm just getting the cozy Christmas vibes going. I'll put it on YouTube. So if you go on YouTube, you can get the fireplace on, and I look at it on in the living room. It's so chilled out. And I'm here in the cabin, as you do.
Hi, Kaz.
Hi, Kaz.
From South Africa.
Oh, so cool.
Have we ever had anyone from South Africa before?
Yeah, we've had a couple of people.
Wicked. Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
Hi, Michelle. What's that? Huh?
I'm unsure of what I feel about orbs. I do prefer to see shadows and mists.
Oh, yeah, we love the mists.
Do you know what, Trace?
Especially when
I'm
you know
exactly the same.
No.
Ha, Matt. Very interesting, Matt.
Oh, Timmy.
Oh, Timmy.
Little Timmy. Yeah.
Is he about, is he?
He's always about. I do love him. I love him like he's one of my own children, and it's really weird. And he's always about.
He said, or should I say boys?
Yeah. Well, sad boys. There's the mom, there's the older brother, and then there's Timmy. And then obviously there's the dad, and then there's the two sisters, and there's another one that I've never met. So it could be a male, but I know they're there. I've never met that one. Never met the others. Timmy I've really met, but I've known that the woman's there because she turned my tap on the once when I was on the lift. And I just saw the end of would have been like a long black dress, but very, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a big poofy dress. It would have been like, just a long cotton dress. I saw the end of that.
Oh, Liz.
That's good.
That's sad.
Not looking forward to
I'm
Christmas.
sorry to hear that, Liz.
Oh, Liz, sending so much love, Bab. Oh, that's horrible. It's horrible.
I was interested in stuff before watching Most Haunted, but I think Most Haunted got me more intrigued on actually going out and looking and actively finding spirit.
Well, Claire was Yvette Fielding when she was about 3.
Yeah.
That was so.
Oh God.
I should
Yeah,
have
I think me and my mum used to go out ghost hunting from when I was very young because I was obsessed with it and I could see them anyway, so it was weird. We used to go everywhere that there was something, we'd go. And then my best friend, who's passed away now, she used to love it so much, and because obviously my house is so haunted, every 5 minutes my mum would come round and I'd have Michelle with us as well, and we'd just ghost hunt my house like all the time.
Amazing.
It was relentless, weren't it? Relentless. And when my little girl had a baby walker and it had a keyboard on it, and it was playing and it was answering and it was responding. I took the batteries out, put some new ones in, tried everything, and it was actually it was talking to us. And I was like, "Shall you gotta come round?" And she come round and she went, "Timmy, is that you? 1 for yes, 2 for no." And it went boom. And she was like, "Oh!" And she started like asking it crazy questions, thinking it wouldn't respond. You know, like how many are here? And it went bum 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 bum. And it was like all the way up to 7. And she was like that. We've always done it, haven't we, Mum? It's just been part of our life.
Of course it has. I mean, you were born with it, Claire, and your mum's a sensitive, and you know, my auntie's a medium and a witch, and so I've been around it for years.
She's scratching my legs to get up.
Oh, baby.
Bless her.
Look at that face. Oh,
have you got food in there? Can she smell it? Oh, God's sake.
Oh, look at
so
that.
Jason's been into it from a child as well then, so you'd understand. It's in your blood, isn't it? You can't not do it. I didn't
To be fair, I was interested before you was born. In fact, I blame myself when you were born, because for the 9 months that before I had you, I used to read ghost stories every night in bed. You know what I mean?
That's probably why. Thanks, Mum.
Yeah.
Everyone used to say to me, "You shouldn't be reading them when you're pregnant." And I go, "Oh, this was a really good one." Stephen King, get your heart. I loved it.
And yet I can't watch horror films. I hate them.
No.
You know them all now.
No, I don't like them. Watching you numpties cheers me up, said Liz.
Good. That's what we're here for, Liz. That is it.
Matt, if you're going to say, Matt, if you're there, can you see anything in my house? You see in my bedroom right now?
Yeah, Nessie's put those lights, Mummy Jai.
It's doing my head in because I think it's constant. Never known it like this. Not as bad. Look at it.
Yeah, I can't pick you up as well, Bab.
She says you can.
No, I can't. Seriously, I can't.
Jan's got a question.
Do we close down after investigations? Well, Jan, I'm going to be really, really honest here, because I'm not going to lie, because there's no point, and we don't ever. We used to do a little blessing beforehand, and we'd always sort of close down at the end and do another little blessing. Because we love it, and I know this is going to sound so dangerous to a lot of people, you know, that don't do it. I don't want to shut down. My mum does sometimes, don't you? You do.
I do.
Danielle is a bit like me now, even though I say she has a bit more fear than we do. especially in new places. But you want to open up and you want to see more. So we don't do it like we should do it. And that's the God's honest truth.
I don't want
I
to
think
bring
we
them
shut
home.
down. You don't, no. We ain't bothered, are we?
No, not really. But I think when we have been somewhere that's been quite threatening, there has been times when we've gone, okay, I think when we get in the car, we need to just sort of have a blessing or something here, because that was quite horrendous.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got a female to your left, Mummy J.
Okay. Is it this left? No. Yeah.
It's hard. It's reversed on there, isn't it?
I know. It's really, see that?
Yeah,
I've got a
sorry.
female here.
Nan, is it you?
If you're here with me, can you make it go red? Okay.
See, I don't look at that.
No, read your mind. You look at that. Thank you. Can you go light now? Really bright.
Yeah, it's done it.
Is Ted with you?
Tracy said she's got short, setted hair. Beautiful lady.
Probably is, you know. Look at that. Look,
whoa. That was really bright.
I know.
Matt says, I don't see anything around you at the moment, June, but I do feel a strong sense of a male name of George around you.
Oh.
That could be my granddad, George.
That could be. Oh, see that? Okay. Are you here, David?
Tia, I can't pick you up as well, Bab. I can't. I've got Lumpy here. What am I going to do? Oh, my God. It's like having 2 extra children. Yeah.
Tracy says, in 70s, heart problems, swollen legs.
Ivy?
No, she was younger than that. Oh.
She
was younger. Yeah, but she was younger, Mum. And that was, they're talking about a male here.
Oh, male.
No, Tracy's female. Tracy said female.
Sorry, Trace. It's right, I can't see. I've got these 2 things on my lap. Look.
No, Tracy said female, short setted hair, beautiful lady in her 70s, heart problems, swollen legs.
Oh.
So does that connect with anyone?
Not the age.
No, the swollen legs and the heart, yes, but not.
Yes.
Not but I can't.
What about the way she looks?
We can all be out with the age, can't we?
Yeah.
It's not easy to do an age.
I'll let you into a secret. This house was built on an old people's home. So anybody could pull through without me knowing.
Yeah.
Bruises to show for it there.
This is not easy. I swear to God. I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere. I get on the settee and they're on me. I go to bed, they're on me. I wake up in the morning, they're on me. I'm sitting here on a high stool and they're on me.
Tracy, you have described this person that we think it is, but I don't know about the age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could have, Trace. I think definitely you've got the right person.
Yeah, describe
She
the
was
person.
just about, how old is she? 60?
I'm trying to, if it's in the 70s. I mean,
No, she was younger, wasn't she?
She was younger than that. She's probably about 40s.
Tracy says, who rode the bike?
Sorry?
Tracy says, who rode the bike?
Who rode the bike? Oh my God. I've got no arms left.
The only person I know who rode a bike was Claire, was the youngest BMX rider. Maybe that was what you're thinking. But she's still with us. I think she's with us anyway. Are you still with us?
I don't know, these freaking dogs. Yeah, I used to BMX, but is this someone in spirit?
Matt, wow, that's so weird. That is weird. For the past 2 nights now, I haven't been able to sleep properly with the tingling in my legs and feet. You can ask
Well, there you
John.
go, Matt. Boom.
No.
Wow.
And Tracy says a push bike to work. Who used to ride the push bike to work?
Ah, my granddad. My granddad Doug.
Oh, I'm surrounded by them tonight. So one of the energies going like poltergeist, isn't it? Blame me now. Coming
They're all round
downstairs tonight.
Oh, that's funny.
I can't believe how dark and light it's going. It's the beyond.
It is.
It's not, the lights are actually not going. It's the room that's going.
Please stop.
Get that looked at with your face.
Stop.
I will.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. Oh my God.
What?
Oh,
Now the other one's going to start.
I know. I swear to God.
Is it cold in Scotland, John? Because it's been cold here today.
Windy. Windy.
Yeah, windy and cold.
Such a baby.
Look at her. She's so cute. Little Ewok.
Right then, I think
Yeah.
we better call it a night. It's
Getting
yeah,
night now.
9:15.
Indeedy.
Right, Tracy, I will definitely
No.
message you. Anybody else, please, if you want to come to meet us for a Christmas drink, we're looking at about the 16th of December, okay? It just flashed again then. Hopefully the 16th of December. Just got to wait to see what our Miss Paula B says, because we really want to see her as well, and it's right on her doorstep. But yeah, hopefully that's what we're looking at anyway. So if you can get to Stourport on 7, we will send you, just drop us a message and we will let you know where we're going to be. Or a bit close to the time, we'll just pop it on the page. You know, it's a public house.
Yeah.
And
And
just meet us and we'll have a giggle. Yeah.
yes, Tracy, I have been doing some paperwork. I think Tracy's on a roll tonight. Oh, Tracy's on a roll. Right, so yeah, we got great talk. Thank you. Enjoyed this. Thank you.
Oh, bless you. Right, well, I'm going to go, but thank you so much, everyone.
Jan says that she'll join us.
Bye. Yeah, more than welcome, Jan.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Fabulous. Right. Love you all. Thank you for joining us.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.